now to add.
Alright, so I am about to attempt to make some greens. I couldn't get my smoked turkey, so I got smoked turkey sausage. I'm gonna throw those in there. I got my onions chopped up. About to chop those up even more. Those are too big to be putting in some greens. I got my 2 bags of greens here. I'm about to throw some seasoning in the water, and I have my chicken broth. So I'm about to make some greens for the first time and see how this turns out. There you have it. Those are most of my ingredients. Again, I wanted to get the turkey smoked, but it wasn't at the store that I went to, so I didn't feel like running around looking for a smoked turkey. So this will do. This does taste like smoked meat. So I'm about to mix my broth and the onions, cook them up, and I'm gonna throw my meat in there in the frying pan after that, and then everything should be good. So I can throw the broth in the pan and then throw the that juice into this pan. Start boiling them bad boys. Only got 2 bags, and I know these shrink up, so it's probably not that much, but it's just for me right now. So see what happens. All right. So I've sauteing as I currently speak my onions and my sausage right now. Let them get a little bit brown and soft, and then I'm gonna throw in the greens after everything in here gets a little bit soft and a little bit browner. First batch of greens. Half of that bag is in here right now. I got another bag to go, so I guess I gotta put the top on, let this cook down, then throw another bag in there. Keep going as the process keep going.
Alright, this is looking really good and it's smelling really good.
I got all my greens in the pan. Yeah, that's better. That light, that HD, this is the S4. I mean S5. I switched off my S4. But there we go. I got all my turkey in there. I got my 2 bags of greens in there. I got my onions already mixed up in there too. So basically, just gotta let this simmer for about an hour or so. And I guess you gotta check it periodically, make sure there's enough juices at the bottom and it don't go out. That's it. My first attempt to make the greens, put some more smoked paprika in here. But let this cook out, see what happens. First time trying some greens. Trying to eat that healthy life. No pork in here. Don't do that. Ain't about that life, so I use turkey instead. And the flavor is gonna come from the chicken broth. The main flavor. I gotta throw some seasons in here too. So probably throw a little bit more black pepper and salt in here, a little bit as it's cooking. All right. So they cooking up real good. Doing anything in here. Looking like real greens now. It's coming along. It's coming strong. Let me give you one of my quick green stories though. Like a couple years back, at least almost 6-7 years ago, I was at my grandmother's house and she cooked some greens. And I'm like, I'm always like, I stopped eating pork in high school, like my junior year of high school, because it's like, I don't know, my mom was cooking pork chops like it was chicken or something. Like she just was making it like 3 times a week. And then I went to my grandma's house that Sunday and she had like a pork roast, and I ate like half of that. And I'm like, then I get to practice for football on Monday, and I'm like done. I feel like crap. Like yo, what's up with this? And then my pork was like, yeah, you can't be eating that pork, little son of a bitch. You eat too much pork. And I'm like, all right, whatever. So I cut it out my diet completely, whatever. Then a few years after that, though, I'm at my grandma's house and she makes some greens, and I'm always apprehensive because normally she'll let me know, what she got in it. Normally she uses like the ham hocks or what's that? Ham hocks or the neck bones, whatever. Just pork to use to flavor the meat and all that. Like I'm using turkey though, and she wasn't there, so I didn't know, and I didn't see any meat in it. So I'm like, cool, she probably made them for me, and she didn't put no pork or nothing in it. Anyways, I'm eating these joints, right? I'm crushing them, like I'm just tearing them up, and out of nowhere, like I'm like, whew, sweating and stuff. Like, man, this is good. I come back, and it was so good though. Like she made a whole meal, and I didn't eat anything else. All I ate was like she had the yams, she had the rice, she had some type of meat. I ain't eat none of that. The greens were so damn good. I just crushed the greens and some cornbread, and it wasn't even Jiffy Mix cornbread. It was regular cornbread that had like absolutely no sweetness to it, like that old school real good cornbread, like for old folks. Like the kids don't eat it, but the young old people do. The kids like the Jiffy Mix instead. But anyways, I'm sitting here crushing it, And I come back the next day to get some more, and I look at the pot and I see this big nasty white film all up in it. Like the whole thing was just covered white. You couldn't even see the greens. I'm like, what the heck is this? I thought she didn't put no pork in whatever, but she used the fat back to cook those greens. I ain't know though. So I'm like, I'm wondering like, yo, these greens are so damn good. But I come back the next day and I see like, that's why it's a damn near a whole bunch of pork fat just melted in the greens. And it's like no nutritional value to it, no type of healthiness to it. It's just pig fat. And I crushed them joints, right? But one of my boys, I was telling him the same story. He told me that he, you know, one year, one holiday, he sat down and damn near ate a whole, like not a big one, but a small pork roast, and the man passed out. Like he like not at one sitting. And he ate half of it, you know, one sitting, came back, got another third, came back damn near, he ate the whole thing by himself, and that man passed out. I'm like, yeah, you would think after that he had a damn near death experience, and that didn't stop him from eating the swine. But you know, all it took me was, you know, realize it was affecting my performance on the field playing football, and it made me tired and stuff. And I was like, yeah, I'm done with pork. But that's my greens ending eating pork stories. And I haven't knowingly ate pork. Well, there's a couple of times when like an accident or something like that, where you know you order some meat that's supposed to be beef, and then you read the label and it's got like made with pork too, like stuff like that. You know, other than that though, like I haven't openly ate no pork in years. It's been like, again, since it's been, you know, what, I've been out of high school over 10 years almost. So it's like over 15, like 10, 12, like 13 years or so. Haven't ate no swine, no pork chops, no salamis, none of that. But other than those greens, like I got food on those greens. But that's it. That's my story. These greens is almost done. They looking good. My first attempt at them, they come out pretty fine. Gotta go over to my grandma's house and give her a cup and let her taste and see how she think. Let her be the verdict on it, cause you know, see how she like them. If she like them, I know they good. Cause we honest with each other. We don't lie. We don't like the food. We be honest. It might hurt feelings, but we gonna tell the truth. All right, that's my vid. Greens are done. Excellent. That's the whole plate. And then made the cornbread or the mac and cheese. I went to grandma's house to get that. That's my brisket I made too. That's a different video, but I made one brisket on the grill. And I made one on the oven. Alright, this is the one that's on the grill. Made two of them. But yeah. First time making brisket and greens today. And I'm about to chow down. That's the finished product. They taste good. Simple. Start making my own greens now, making them more often. A lot healthier. Like I don't eat enough vegetables, and that's definitely gonna be a main vegetable. I start eating greens and spinach and whatnot. But that's my vid. It's done. About to go chow down now. Look at them greens glistening. Whew. Whew. Look at that. Look at that. Some juices sparkling in that S5 4K camera. All right, I'm done. I'm about to go eat now.